This video will show you what you do to have a dry run without any glue to make sure that everything is in good shape before you apply glue between the edges of the boards. The first step is to place your pieces of wood in between the steel spacer bars and lower the top section on top of the workpiece. The top section has been lowered on top of the workpiece and on top of the spacer bars, and clamps have been attached between the top section and the middle section and tightened to light to medium pressure, and the horizontal clamps are then tightened to light to medium pressure. And then you inspect the seams between the individual pieces of wood to see if there are any gaps in the workpiece. If there are gaps, the two boards causing the gap need to be recut and replaced back in the workpiece to see if this corrected the gap. After inspecting all the seams between the pieces of wood in the workpiece, the only area that shows a slight gap is in the lower right between the front board and the board adjacent to it. And we're going to be putting a 64th inch thick shim between the front board and the spacer bar next to the front board to close that gap. A 64th inch thick shim has been placed between the front board and the adjacent spacer bar, and the seam has been closed and is tight, and we can now say that by using this shim we're going to have a workpiece that is flat and will not have any gaps in the seams, so that when I put glue on the boards and go through the clamping procedure, I'll need to remember to put a 64th inch thick shim in this area to ensure that that slight gap that existed will be eliminated when I glue the boards together.